Welcome back. It's time for us to continue with The Gloves Are Off, and it's a very special moment for Kyle Mulligan. He gets to sound off, so I'm not going to take up any more of his time. Kyle, the floor is yours. On your mark, get set, go.
You know, I think for everybody in Lloydminster, I'm going to take a little bit of a second and promote two of my kids that were at the All-Star Weekend in Lethbridge. Connor James and Bryce Woodward represented the Lloydminster Heat for us, and for them, they did great. But unfortunately for our team on Sunday, we didn't have those two players because they couldn't make it back because of the road conditions. So I'm going to sound off on the Alberta government on not getting the roads clean, so I could have two of my best players in the lineup.
Wait a minute, the government. This is interesting.
Alberta government, not
okay.
municipal. Alberta government didn't have the highways cleaned, and I couldn't get my two guys home. But thankfully, the rest of the team stepped up. Ryan Van Genderen had a great game, and we won 3-2. And we look forward to a huge playoff run.
Okay, all right.
Almost had 2 feet of snow over there.
Hey, I drove to Edmonton this weekend and back.
Lethbridge, Medicine Hat.
Up
Close
there. Oh, okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right. Oh, I get to go ahead.
Yeah, it's your show. It's your world. I'm just part of it.
All right. Well, let's continue on then because we're going to sound off. We've got a minute left in the show. I have a question for you guys that I'm looking forward to asking. The first event of the PGA year wrapped up earlier. Mr. Mulligan and Mr. Kern, when are you two going to play your first 18 against each other? And who comes out on top?
Kyle.
May 3rd.
May 3rd.
Yeah, that's kind of when I think the course is going to open this year. There's a lot of snow out there.
Yeah, there
So I'm
is.
thinking May 3rd will be our first big weekend.
Brian, who comes out on top?
Between him and me?
Yeah.
Kyle.
Really?
Always a better player than me.
I didn't think you'd be saying that so easily.
He is.
Huh, okay.
Will I fight for it? Yeah. Will I try to go for it? But he does that for a living. Let's do it this way. Let's go hockey one-on-one.
Okay.
All right. So
there
it's
we
the same
go.
thing.
Fair
Perspective.
enough.
Yep.
All right, well, Kyle, thank you very much for being here.
Thank
We
you very much.
appreciate it. Our first return guest and our first show of the new year. Brian, thank you very much for being here.
We could do soccer one-on-one.
We could do soccer one-on-one, but
We'd
we
both
don't have
win.
time for that tonight.
For sure.
Thank you all for joining us. We look forward to dropping the gloves again next week.
The Gloves Are Off is proudly presented by Sabre Communications Lloydminster, your CITL authorized dealer.